Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena. We're going back in for the third time with our Black, White, Angel tribal list. So without further ado, let's get into the games, and I'll see you there. Alright, what are we working with? We have turn 2 Bishop of Wings with a Temple of Silence, so we could find a 3-drop Angel. We definitely got the mana to work with this hand, and Command the Dreadhorde, sweet. If we get to keep that in hand, then we've basically got no worries about any board wipes. Let's try this out. See what our opponent's playing. Overgrown Tomb. That's okay. Is life going to be that big of a deal, though? Against a deck like this? I'm not entirely sure what this could be. It might be like Sultai mid-range or something like that. This D-Spark looks like it's going to see some use anyway. I'm sure this hits like Nissas or other big walkers anyway. Because it's green, so obviously it has a Nissa in it. Them's the rules. Alright, it is Sultai. And we got the land for the Shalai, so we can go either Godless Shrine to shock on turn 4, which gets paid off with the Bishop of Wings. Basically gain 2, which is fine. Life gain not really important until we get something like Resplendent Angel out anyway. Or in the late game we want like a nice health buffer for Command the Dreadhorde, but that's about it really. Alright, let's see what we're working with. Absolutely nothing interesting. Well, I'm going to swing. I guess there's a possibility they got some flash creatures, but I have a Mortify, so I'm just going to hold that on their turn. I'm thinking maybe they were hoping to counter something. Yeah, they're definitely hoping to counter something here, and that would be lovely if countering weren't the case. So I'm just going to get in with my Bishop again. I'm going to slow roll my cards because I don't really think that I have to pressure my opponent right now. Always got my hand on the control button because Arena doesn't let you respond to flash creatures on end step. It's very annoying. Alright, I'll take a Fountain of Renewal. Next turn I can play Resplendent Angel, and if it resolves then we've got the 5-5 or the 4-4 coming through anyway. So even if they like kill it in response, that's okay. But yeah, having a Bishop now and all of these Angels for Command the Dreadhorde feels quite nice. Alright. Bond of Insight. Oh. Some sort of mill deck. And we got some Command the Dreadhorde targets in there. Unfortunately, one of them is a Lyra that we already have. But still. Tyrant Scorn. Okay. Well, they can kill my creature whenever they want. Unless I go with Shalai now. But then they deal the 4 damage, so we're in a really awkward spot. I guess I could just slow roll those things with a Lyra, get that Tyrant Scorn to be just a bounce, or maybe a removal of Bishop of Wings. I think I'm fine with all of those things happening. And if my opponent mills me anymore, then I really want to see Command the Dreadhorde resolve, so we'll find a way to make that happen. Because we'll gain the 4 life from this resolving, the 1 life from the Fountain of Renewal, so we should be on about 25 life. Which is more than enough to fill my board full of disgusting things, including my opponent's Narset as well. I could take that. Use the minus to find removal spells. That's basically what it's used for. Oh no, not the Bishop of Wings. Okay. Ah, oh, boo hiss. Alright. If I could give Shalai hexproof, that'd be great. And I guess I kind of can, can't I? So I bait out removal, go after Ashiok as well, because... Oh. Ashiok says target player. So if I play Shalai, they can't target me without removing it first. And it's a 4/5, so it doesn't die to the Enter the God Eternals. So Sultai Mill. Interesting. Do I have good sideboard tech for Mill? It's not really a matchup that anyone should really tech against, but maybe I have some incidental pieces. I know I do have some sideboard tech to take care of Ashiok at the very least. Alright. Running Assassin's Trophies. Ah, some good cards there. Yeah, I can remove some graveyard synergy. Getting rid of Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord seems like a decent enough thing. Alright, well, let's find out if this works. Another Root Snare. Great. Okay. Well then. God, I want some more cards in their graveyard. So we could just do the Enter the God Eternals. They'll mill me though, and then they'll Ashiok. I really want them to mill without Ashiok in play first, so I think I'll just hold again. Thought Erasure. That annoys me. Okay. Okay. Goodbye, secret plan. What do you even take here? They have the answer to the Resplendent Angel, sort of. If they don't have a removal spell for Lyra, they're going to lose their Ashiok, so my graveyard should be intact, and then we can Resplendent Angel as well to get the 5/5. There goes another Angel! Oh my god. This has been a nightmare, you're right. Our opponent's got the perfect top decks. I should have really cracked the fountains, I think, for the card draw. More options is always a nice thing, right? But I'm not honestly that sure what good options we have anymore. So, let's see if we can kill Ashiok. Will it work this time? Tyrant Scorn for bounce. Yeah, another Root Snare. Okay. Alright, I'm going to crack the Fountain of Renewal. See if I can find something on 4. And the Resplendent Angel. Again, it's just not really worth playing unless I can trigger both. Since they've got the Enter the God Eternals. So I'm just going to pass and then end step crack this Fountain. D-Spark's looking pretty bad. So that's a cut for us. This is one of the few times where I wish I had Leyline of Sanctity in my sideboard, but it's just not worth it in Standard. This is just one of those matchups that you're not going to see. Knight of Malice. That's a good thing to get milled. 22 cards left. Alright. Crack the Fountain. Something good, please. We do have a good turn next turn anyway, so... As long as Lyra gets this hit in anyway, and we can guarantee that our graveyard is safe. Let's see if we can gain that 5 life for the turn. You got number 4. Yep. Okay. Well then. Temple of Silence. They found all 4 of their Root Snares. As you do. Alright, so we've got Resplendent Angel twice over next turn with Bishop of Wings. Yeah, I've got no reason to play anything here. I'm just going to shove the Seraph on there. I should have probably bottomed it, actually, so that we have a higher chance of Ashiok milling over lands, since we know we're losing that card on the top anyway. Oh, you've now found the answer to my 5 damage. Oh no, they've just got the 4. Going for a final mill before they lose their Ashiok. Alright. Lots of lands and lots of useless cards, I like it. And this is where we hopefully close out the game. We've got 12 cards left. A really, really good turn coming up. So, it's my turn. Angel of Vitality. Kinda useless. But let's go in for the 5. Have they got the 5th copy of Root Snare? No. Then we'll do... Oh, we'll go to second main. We'll do... Have I got enough white here? I do. Bishop of Wings. I've got to make sure the auto-tapper doesn't screw me. We're already gaining the angels here, but... Extra 4 points wouldn't hurt, right? Just completely lock damage out as a possibility for our opponent. Cast down. Sure, don't care. We get an angel. And spirit, sorry. Which is also an angel, guys. My little angel. How about that? Alright, and now we're threatening lethal. GG. Opponent lets us go to combat. We swing. We shouldn't have swung in with the bishop. That's fine. Assassin's Trophy. Dodges lethal. Yeah, that's why we shouldn't have swung in with the bishop. Didn't need to. I just got ahead of myself, to be perfectly honest. Angel of Vitality. More angels, and they need board wipe or bust. And Ritual of Sut will do it. Cry the Carnarium won't, and a land won't. 52 life, 9 cards left. Alright, we managed it. They took away our absolutely snazzy plan of graveyard hating them, but there is that. Okay, so we could bring in the Immortal Sun. It's good against Ashiok, and that's the main way to drain. We want to go down Command the Dreadhorde and D-Spark. Neither of those are particularly good. Our graveyard won't exist, and our opponent won't mill themselves, so we don't really want that. And then the D-Spark didn't actually hit anything that we saw there. We saw Narset, Ashiok, and a lot of removal spells, so we just don't want to do that. This is where I really wish we had something like Leyline of the Void. I used to run Leyline, but it was just too inconsistent and took up too many of our slots. I will bring in the Duresses and go down the Disfigures. Duresses can hit all of their Planeswalkers, and then they can hit also removal spells and things like that. So we want Devout Decree. Doesn't hit Narset, but it does hit Ashiok. Unfortunately, we don't have the one that hits blue things, so we can't hit Narset. But we don't actually draw cards with this deck, so it's not actually a problem. Outside of Fountain of Renewal, but we can crack that on our opponent's turn and get away with it. Other than that, I guess we want to go down, Cry the Carnariums, up Mortifies in case they're running enchantment-based mill. And that might be about it, to be honest. I want to keep in a little bit of removal for like Thief of Sanity, because you just never know. Oh, also Shalai is good here. Go down a Cast Down. Then we've still got 5 pieces of removal. And Duresses. Seems okay. I guess a Cast Down's better than a Fountain of Renewal, since life gain's mostly irrelevant. Although, as you can maybe tell there, once we got the Resplendent Angel combo out, it basically presented lethal in the single turn that we played it all. So there is that. Okay, we have the Immortal Sun. We know our opponent's running Thought Erasure, so we don't really want to rely on one card in this hand being good. And that's basically all this hand's got going for it. We just can't legitimately cast Shalai. We can't rely on that, so I'm just going to mulligan this one. And this one looks much better, actually, so we're going to keep it. We do have the Resplendent Angel combo, so turn 3, 7 damage. I'm going to go down the Shalai, since we have the Devout Decree to take care of Ashiok. And yeah, we just need a land with this hand, and we're good. So turn 1 Fountain, turn 2 Bishop, turn 3 Resplendent Angel, that's 5 life, and we make a 3-3 and a 4-4. That's the plan, at least. Let's see if we can make it happen. Temple makes it awkward, honestly. I think I'm just going to rely on drawing another land and hope that we get to the turn 3 Resplendent Angel. Duresses me. Can take Devout Decree, but not my combo. Okay. Let's play Bishop of Wings. Next turn, if they kill Bishop, playing Angel's not all that great anyway. Otherwise, we got Temple into potentially Sorin for the Resplendent Angel. Narset's pretty crappy. Alright, here we go. Now's the time to draw a land. An untapped land is what we need. And then we have the 5 life for the combo. And we go wide. Can also hit Narset as well, so that she dies when she minuses. Elder Spell. Lull. Okay, bro. Well, we have Sorin.
Contain your rage.
We have Sorin, which we can just -3, get a Resplendent Angel, and we're all good. They can Elder Spell it all they want at that point. I guess they're using it so that they can use their Narsets that might be stuck on 1 to pump up the Ashioks so they can keep milling. I guess that's a thing. But we just want to go Temple here, get a good draw, which is like Lyra at this point, I guess. Tyrant Scorn. Sure. Awkward, but sure. Seraph. I like Seraph. So does Alexa, apparently. Okay, 1 here so they can't use it. 4 here.
Reckless and ill-refined.
And pass. Don't need the fountain anymore, so I can crack that on their turn. Remember, this says you can only draw more than 1 card each turn, so I can crack this and draw a card on their turn, I just can't do it on my own. So I don't need the Bishop's power anymore, because I've got the Sorin lifelink. So I'm going to draw that Seraph, which is really nice. Mortify seems reasonable. Now, they could just remove Sorin again, but that's sorcery speed for the Elder Spell. So by that time, hopefully here I will have gotten my 5 life to get another Angel. Resplendent Angel from the graveyard. Ideally, I probably should have brought out the Sorins, but I didn't really see much to board in otherwise. So the possibility for a reanimated target like this seems good to me. Alright, and then we want to make sure that Narset dies so that they have nothing to Elder Spell onto. So we're going to put 2 points just to be safe right there for our opponent. 2 targets they have to kill to keep Narset around, so that they get Elder Spell value. Vraska's Contempt on the Resplendent Angel. Sure. Which means that the Seraph is now a lot more safe as well from exile-based spells. The Elder Spell has no good targets anymore. It's just got a Sorin, which is going to be dealing 1 damage, but not actually getting anything out of the graveyard anymore. Enter the God Eternals. It's a good hit. We get a Spirit. And then we get to Duress. Bond of Insight. Well, we have to take Bond, because Bond just gets Elder Spell back anyway. So we'll get rid of that. What did they mill? Nothing good. Alright.
I abhor my need for blood.
It's probably just mortify the token. That being said, it's probably not, actually. I can just block with a spirit token. Yeah, just attack with 1 spirit. Casual, 47 life. And they can Elder Spell for no value. I'm literally using it to deal 1 a turn, and probably will be for the rest of the game, so that's fine by me. Okay, well, I don't need to get in with the bishop. I think it's just wasted cards to try and do that, so let's just swing for 6 in the air. Pass the turn. What's the opponent top decked? Anything good? We never have to block that 4/4. And we never have anything that needs to get past that 4/4. So we're in an absolute solid position here. We'll just attack for 6 again. And then we'll probably just play another Seraph, honestly. We've got board wipe protection. They need double Cry the Carnarium. Tyrant Scorn to bounce. Sure. Now I don't even need to tell them that I've got an extra Seraph in my hand. They've bought themselves a little time, but we gain some life. Not that it's relevant. We've taken out Command the Dread Horde. And Resplendent Angel only uses that life when it's in play, so... Let's go Vigilance again. And presenting lethal for next turn. Boop, boop, boop. Now they've got the answer. We get 3 spirits. Cry's looking a little bit better for them, I suppose. But now we've got a Seraph as well. And we're threatening lethal. Top deck needs to be a board wipe that deals with basically everything except for Seraph. And they don't have it. Some rough running for our opponent by the looks of things. They drew removal and we drew runner, runner, runner. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, we had superior top decks to them. But, yes, it's not a matchup that I actually want to tech against Mill. It's not really a thing, so, you know. Usually I'm just okay to accept being milled out, but as you can maybe tell, we just had that explosive turn. You wait long enough and, you know, we'll be able to present 20 in no time. Our opponent won't be able to deal with it, because like, our 20 damage comes over like several different bodies as well. We've got the Sorin into the Resplendent Angel with the Bishop, which makes an Angel, and then our life totals just spread so wide, and it's so good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is going to be the 3rd and final video for the channel. However, if you do want another bonus video, I do offer it as a reward for Patreon supporters, channel members as well, which is a thing on this channel. You can join down below if you're interested to get access to additional videos, as well as Twitch subscribers as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.